Okay. Morning, guys. We're here at another ball situation where client says they're not getting water through to the tanks, even when they switch on the pump. So we're gonna do fault finding today. Let's start. We're gonna start by unscrewing the inline filter. We're gonna look inside it. Actually, not that bad. Okay, a little bit bad. Just gonna have to clean that quickly. We'll clean that now. Let's put that there. Okay, let's start. Control box. Gonna switch it on. It's on auto. Okay. It's coming if you can, yeah? Into overload. Interesting. Okay. Manual. Start. Ah, overload again. Okay. So something is screwy inside the hole. Okay, we're gonna try it one more time. A couple of seconds. Okay. Because when it switches off, all that water was pushing up, it's pulling back again. Into 4. Okay, something is not right. Stop. Okay, we definitely know there's something wrong by the pump. So we're going straight to where the problem is to go pull the pump. Okay, check you guys now. As guys, what's happening? The pump is giving overload on the control box. So what overload means is pulling too heavy amps. It means too much amps. So now we have to look. Where could the problem be? Sometimes it's your one-way valve that's stuck because of sand and stuff sucking up into the pump. Oh, quaka. That's one of the problems. And we did a vacuum on this pump, on this hole, quite a while ago. And it seems like it was supposed to clear up the problem and didn't. So you're going to see now, maybe the one-way valve is just stuck, or there's sand inside this pump, which we need to clean out. I'm going to figure out now what's going on. Don't lose your stuff like this, otherwise you will definitely regret it. And always make sure your rubber key stays inside. Come on. That wasn't so tight, huh? Anyways, that could be your problem. Okay, there you go. One-way valve is stuck in place. I'm going to show you guys now. Let's put this pump down. Now looks like to me all the sand and chachas and that stuff coming, pushing up into the hole. It's not doing this okay favors, because you'll be able to push this effortlessly back, and this oak is not moving. That's stuck. If you hear that, sounds like sand and grit. Now there's two things we can do. We can either put the one-way valve back because we got it free, or we can leave it out. In this moment, I think leave the thing out. We'll tell the client to keep it one side and then see. Yeah, now it's free again. This is a common problem with the south coast, where we have a lot of sediment in the holes because our sand, or holes where we drill, is very loose. Loose sand, very fine soil actually, sorry. And this is what happens. So what we're going to do, we're going to dismantle the pump and clean it. I just want to go get the right tools. I'll be back. Okay. Undo these screws here. Try and always have a little dish with you when you unscrew or use unscrew stuff. You can put the screws in. So learn out of my mistakes. Yeah, a lot of sand. Okay. You can see that. That's weird. Okay. It's actually not so bad. Anyways. So that there. You want to be able to spin it freely. Okay, spinning freely with my two fingers here. So it's actually not that bad. I can feel a little bit sand in it. So we just want to quickly flush it a little bit and then put it back together and put it back in.
Het jy die pomp ooit oopgemaak met die one-way valves?
Come on. There we go. That feels much better now. Okay, turn it back. And while you got the motor in your hands, the back here you got your suction line to suck water to keep the motor cool. Just run it a little bit there. Make sure it's like clean. There you go. Okay, I'm going to reassemble this pump. Just need to put that plate on. There we go. Screw. Screwdriver. Tight. Tight. Turn it. Make sure your cables nice and straight. Put your cord. There you go. Make sure your holes line up nicely. This one's gonna just loosen it a little bit. Line up there properly. Take your screw. Make sure it's nice and straight. There you go. Tighten. Tighten. Now this pump here is a Vega 0.3 kilowatt pump. Like a small pump, doesn't show a lot of power. There's a lot of beast this thing. I know I'm not promoting Vega, I'm just saying it's a good pump. Come on. Okay, there we go. And now, throw your stuff, and we need to go back. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to put this one way valve back. Oh, you sucker. Okay, I'm going to come back now. Just need to get another tool. Okay, let's try again. Oh, they would have sucked the great wings into the hole. This way. Come on. That's tightening. I'm going to go a different way. Usually your one-way valve actually helps a lot, especially with deep holes. Yeah, that's all. Come on, get out there. Okay. Yeah, feeling it's clean. So you're gonna take this, okay? Take out this excess plumbing tape. Enough time today to struggle. Much better. They're behind you, not with all this. Then, not too much, just a little bit. And make it tight. There we go. Try and clean the threads as best as what you can. Take it, turn it. Take your alien tool, we call it alien tool. This is actually a oil filter remover. from, what's it, Mac Africa. Actually quite a lot of handy tool, especially for jobs like this. And make this as tight as possible, but also at the same time not strip it. There we go. Okay. That should do the trick. Now, let's put this whole thing there together now. Okay, it's in. Come on. Now this is where the tool comes in handy. Come on. Come on. Yeah. It gives it that little bit of extra tightness what you need. Then your rope. Your safety rope to catch it. Ever happens to fall by accident into the hole. Okay, that's good. I don't have a lighter with me, but just warm up these ends, yeah, and it doesn't look like a spaghetti nest like that. Come on, you sucker. Ah, it's making it worse. There we go. Okay. That's good. Take a rope, make a knot. Yeah. Make a couple of knots just in case. A bit extra doesn't hurt. That's gonna work, hopefully. Okay, and we're going to drop this sucker back into the hole and see what it does. Okay, let's go. Sorted out. We lifted a pump with a meter and it stopped pumping a lot of sediment through. So We'll see what it does now. Okay, press start. 3.4, 3.5, 3.6, 3.7. Come on. There we are, steady at 4.4.
I can swear I take it. Lost them in that.
Inside Duffy. Okay guys, I'm just feeling, my dad went to go switch on the pump, so I'm just waiting for the water to come out. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this hole is about 50 meters deep. Oh, sorry, no. This hole is 60 meters deep. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to put the things back together. Always try and keep your work area like a clean for the customer. And put everything back together, and we'll go to the tank side and see if it's pumping there, coming through there properly. Check you guys now. Okay, we're busy checking. I'm just going to see if the mic is on. You see the overload amps, the stall amps, and the dry run amps. We're busy setting that quickly. I just want to spend about 2 minutes or a minute here and see what the pump's doing. How this is going to drop in a minute, and then that'll give me an indication where I must set the amps. Your thumb of rule setting your amps are usually what's it? Your dry run is 5 lower, so if it's constantly on 3.9, then you put it on 3.3, your dry run amps. So you're going to see now what it does. And the water is running into the tank with no issues. The thing with this hole is we have too much sediment going into the hole. We cleaned this hole, we vacuumed this hole last week somewhere, and it looks like to me we still have a lot of sediment going into the hole, a lot of fine sand, and that's the problem on the south coast, what we find with walls. It's one of those things, it happens. I think also the guys who put in the casing, or put in the inner casing, didn't put it far, or probably battled and didn't get it far enough in. So that's in its, how you say, it's siphoning in somehow into the hole. So yeah, it's one of those things we just have to learn to work around it. Let's drop into 3.7, 3.9. Okay, so I'm going to set the amps on 3.3, 5 lower, thumb of the rule of thumb or whatever. And go there, all the node button in, go into the settings, you go to dry run. This here, the S is seconds, that means when it starts pumping, it's going to run for 6 seconds. If it doesn't, the amps are too low, it will kick off automatically. It stops your pump from burning or running unnecessary and damaging the pump. So 6 seconds is good. You can make it lower, it's your choice, but don't make it higher, that's for sure. This here, dry run, M, means minutes. That means the waiting period for the pump to kick in again. That means as soon as it goes into a dry run, it's going to stand for about 50 minutes, and then it's going to try again and pump and see if there's enough water. If there isn't, it's going to go in dry run, it's going to wait another 50 minutes. You can set this higher or lower if you start and stop, like that, up and down. I put it on 50 minutes, depends on how slow the hole is. If it's a very slow hole, you can set it higher. So you're going to go another one. This is your dry run amps, it's on 2.8. This after I calibrated it, when it says calibration of pump, you let the pump run for about 4 minutes, and then you press your start button, hold it in to calibrate it. But I still like to set the amps according to what I wanted. So sometimes this is too low and it will damage the pump. So I'm going to go to 3.3.
3.4.
Let's go to 3.4. That doesn't want to give me the option of 3.3. Okay, then overload, I'll stick it to that. If it's 5.6, I'll keep it there. Pump stall, I'll keep it on 8. It's always good there. The rest of the stuff I won't fiddle too much with it, like your over voltage and all that. Your under voltage, over voltage, I won't fiddle too much with that. If I'm happy with the settings, I press the mode button, I keep it in. Then I put it on auto for the client, and then happy like a chappy, another job done. There you go. So guys, thank you, and stay tuned for more videos.